Hello everybody, I'm Guido, this is Trying Harder, and here we have a Philips Norelco S9000 Prestige. I'm going to review this product for you, but first, a disclaimer. Philips Norelco provided me this personally in exchange for a written review outside of this channel. They in no way are affiliated with or sponsor Trying Harder. With that out of the way, let's take a look at this shaver. If you tuned in earlier, I did an unboxing. If you care, go check it out. Right off the bat, just holding this, it feels good in the hands, and got nice easy access to the buttons. Also in the box came a little trimmer and a nice cleaning brush. You know what a cleaning brush looks like. And then a fancy hard shell case. And then this pretty slick looking charging pad. So with that, let's go give it a try. Before we break this in, let's have a closer look. We got the shaver here. Here's a good look at the heads. Right there's the button. Pop that open for easy cleaning, or if you want to replace the blades on it. And then a big power button. It's pretty quiet, even on the highest setting. And this is a drain for water when you're rinsing it. And we just pull, and then we can swap out heads and put on the trimmer if you desire. Which, figure out that, there we go. And finally, after you've used it, you get this really fancy charging pad. And voila! The shaver is a nice display for showing battery level and reminders for rinsing and replacing the blades. They recommend replacing every 12 months. As you can see, I decided to first try out the 7-day beard claim. Dry. Luckily I had about a 7-day beard. It was getting the job done, not very easily and not the most comfortable thing. In the instructions, they backpedal and suggest only tackling a 3-day beard, which is about 3 millimeters of growth. I'd say I had around 7. For the most part, it was getting down to the skin, but there were some long hairs that just kept missing. As you can tell, it was also taking a long time. I would not recommend this use, but if you were in a pinch, then sure. I ended up giving up and trying the trimmer. It seemed like even the trimmer was having a hard time getting through the hair. Speaking more to the features of the shaver, Philips claims that it takes 3 hours for 60 minutes of shaving. It does a quick charge, built in, of 18 minutes to get you one shave. So that seems pretty nice. Giving the heads another go, they did much better with the shorter hair. I think this is the most likely use case anyways. And there is the reason I was going two-face. They advertised that this was a wet-dry eraser and that you could use shaving cream. This was far worse than shaving dry, and my beard was just still too long. Again, I gave up and attacked it with the trimmer. It struggled some with the slightly wet hair. I just tried to knock it all down a little, get the sideburns, to attack it again with the heads. Fun fact though, it has a travel setting so that it doesn't accidentally run in your bag. So that's handy. Finally, cleaning it all up. I will say with the shorter stubble, it was a lot smoother, comfortable process. I didn't have any hair pulling. I felt like it was as close as a razor with less irritation. So, now that you all awkwardly watched me shave, here are my final thoughts. As you could probably tell from my facial expressions, I wasn't initially impressed. I think they're a bit ambitious on their 7 or even 3-day beard claim, but technically it could do it. I don't care to use it as a wet shaver, but I do like the fact that I could just rinse it off and there's no issue. I think I put it through its paces with my longer beard, but overall I do like this shaver. I have a smooth, clean face and no irritation. Just note to use it more frequently so you don't have to mow the grass. But if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you for watching this review. Let me know if it was helpful, and like this shaver on a 7-day beard, try trying harder.